to lean in.
What's up, everybody? It's me again, and it's time to lean in, bitch. I just woke up. It's early in LA. I got Antonio here because we got to talk about some stuff. How you doing, Antonio? Thank you for
I'm
joining
doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm glad you was able to get on. The internet is hot. The internet is really hot today. And if you have been watching our reviews and recaps for Salt Lake City, myself and Antonio and Chase, he's on the panel, and Chase, we have been discussing this topic since about episode like 4 or 5. I don't know what it was, but we're going to talk about Miss Jennie. I don't know how to pronounce her last name.
I think it's Nguyen.
I don't want nobody saying I'm saying her name wrong and stuff like that. But Jennie from Salt Lake City, Jennie from Long Beach, Jennie from Vietnam. We're going to talk about her and these Facebook posts that have resurfaced. Hey Brian, I see it here. Brian said I messaged Jamie and told him. Yeah, Jamie came to the group chat with it last night. I saw it last night, but it was late and I was playing Xbox, so but it's a new morning. And we're gonna talk about it quickly, get in and get out, because I'm at work right now. And of course, when we get started, don't forget to like this video, go below and hit the video to subscribe. We usually don't do things like this. We usually incorporate these type things into our recaps, but this was like so big that I wanted to discuss. So hit the thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about it. So of course, last night, like I said, these messages on Facebook have resurfaced of Jennie being, kind of anti-black, a little racist, also anti-vax, very Trump supporter-ish. And they were in 2020. Yes, me, Sean, a morning stream child. We both at work. Hope our bosses ain't watching. But Antonio, I'm gonna put the messages on the screen. But what are your thoughts now? Based on what we're saying, I'm gonna go ahead and put the thing on the screen.
Cortez. Yeah, like you said, we had kind of been discussing it. Like, what is this lady's issue with Mary? Like, why does she want a problem with Mary? She has such a hard on for Mary the whole season. And we would say shit, not having any evidence or any grounds for what we're saying other than our own intuition and thoughts. But when I seen it last night, like you, I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it because it was kind of late. But today, when I seen so much going on with it and a lot of other outlets discussing it, also, I said, oh, this is like really big.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that was my thing. I would like to say that I'm not surprised. It doesn't surprise me that it came out but what surprises me is that it's from another minority who typically deals with some of the same things that, other minorities such as Black people deal with as well. So I would like to say I'm disappointed in Jennie, but I'm definitely not surprised. Because we felt it.
I agree. It's kind of one of those big I told you so moments, just because we just, like I said, we couldn't understand what was her issue with Mary. It just seems like she just was out to get her. And also from a respect level, if someone tells you don't talk to me like that, you would at least try to retract. She never retracted. And we haven't even got to the worst part. She started out with the bus situation. She what made it a thing to call her out at the an event that was supposed to be about positivity. She found a way to make it about her culture, and the slanted eye thing was definitely an ignorant statement. But she spoke a lot about accountability and racism. But seeing these posts, it makes you think what the hell, this whole act that you put out, this whole storyline. And a question that I have, and this is for everybody, why don't Bravo ever look in the past and see this type of shit?
And it wasn't even that far in the past. It was
just 2 years ago.
Yeah, not even a full 2 years. As I want to say, one of the posts that I seen was from August of 2020.
Yeah.
So yeah, they should, or maybe they did, and maybe they decided, hey, we're just gonna go ahead and roll with it. Eventually, someone will bring it out, and that'll be better for Bravo.
Do you think that with this coming out that it could definitely hinder the franchise? Because if you look at how things get racially on these shows, when things get like out of hand, we know what Bravo does. Andy will just cancel the show. He canceled New York because of Ramona and Luann. Luann Ross is what I call her.
Right.
Of course, with Tiffany Moon, the situation over in Dallas, that got canceled. And then Salt Lake City was supposed to be filming soon, but now I don't think it'll hinder it, but I'm just curious to see what exactly happens. I mean, even the biggest Bravo blogs have jumped on this, and some that have, people, I still don't feel like the energy is the same. I mean, I know it's just happened, but people were wearing Mary low, about the whole slutty eye thing. And I not saying Jennie deserves any type of don't go to her page and do stuff like that, because I'm sure she's gonna block you. I know she ain't said nothing, but it's just
well, I hope she don't block me, because I kind of went to her page.
I went to her page to get this post for this thumbnail. That's it. I don't even follow her. I never have.
I don't follow her either, but I did go to her page and tag some people today.
Let's see. Giannis said, not to generalize, but Asian communities are just as anti-Black, if not more than whites. Let's talk about it. That's very true. It's very true. So, I mean, it's not surprising. But these posts, I put them on the screen. I only grabbed a few because it was just too many. These were just casual posts. You know how you get on Facebook and you just kind of, make a status update, and this is what she was posting on a daily basis.
Yeah. And that one in the middle really makes me
correct. I mean, all of them. I picked 3 that to me were the most cryptic and were definitely directed at the Black community.
Yeah.
And you got to think about it. All this stuff happened around the time in which they invaded the Capitol.
Yeah.
So it was January. It's still a small child, but it was January up, and then it was all through the election leading up to January is when a lot of these Facebook messages were out. So child,
like a year ago.
Yeah. So, what do you think is going to happen to Miss Jennie?
I think that Bravo will try. I think Bravo will still maybe have her on.
Yeah.
Because they are, from what I read, gearing up to film, start filming this week or next week or whatever the case may be. So I think they'll still have her on. I think that this will be a topic that will possibly be discussed.
Yeah.
Throughout the season. But I don't think that they will necessarily do anything to her currently. I think possibly after this, they may go ahead and, shut her down and give her a walking papers. But I do feel like now with this, if they bring Jennie back after everything that's shown up, they definitely need to bring back Mary Martha Cosby. So,
well, the audio has came out that on Twitter Spaces that Mary was talking on. First of all, why would she go talk to? Why she wouldn't come talk to us?
I know, right?
That's what I was thinking. No shades. I'm glad they got it, but she need to come talk to some people
with her.
Right, that's
with her. Mary, come on.
Yeah, them folks trying to exploit her, but nonetheless, she talked to them and said that she did not quit, so she could. They say if you skip the reel, you get fired, child. But we'll see. You never know.
She says that she's talked to production and she
said she would have a conversation with
Andy.
With Andy, she said that basically she didn't know about the cult things until she watched the show. And when you think about it, I know we're going off topic. That's kind of true, because when you're watching the show, every conversation about the cult stuff was literally when she wasn't there. Yeah. Every conversation they tried to have with her always went left because Whitney would interject, or Lisa would interject. Somebody would get it. They never would able to say, "Are you running a cult?" It always was, "There's some funny stuff going on at your church." So I don't know. Maybe that sounds a little true to me. But they're gonna say, "Child, we Mary stands." I'm gonna go to the comments. Yes, Chase, I did say that. Yes, you were one of the ones, as well as myself and Antonio, that felt like she was, just a little racist. It didn't feel right. So kudos to us. I wish Jamie was here today. Julius doesn't know what's going on, child. Julius, I'll put the link, but basically you can go to this page here. This is where we found it. At M. Paget Browster, and you'll see it'll link you to her Jennie's Facebook posts that are basically, like it says, absolutely disgusting. Then you see this Bravo.
I wonder
I'll
if she
put the
was out
link
there
in there
climbing the
too.
damn wall on the Capitol and shit too. So
She
seems like
probably
she
was
would
climbing
be.
the damn wall. Her and Dewey and the sister wife. They probably was all
Exactly.
climbing the damn wall. Carrie Conversation says Mary apologized. Let's see if the crickets are louder than Jennie on this one, child. They ain't.
We
They
will
ain't
see,
gonna say
Carrie.
nothing. Carlos, we not shocked either. I mean, I'm not. When I saw it, I was like, deja vu, honey.
I know, it was like, wow. So this lady has been going at Mary. She said Mary attacked her culture by giving her some used shoes. With the shoes were brand new. It was, it's like she was literally looking for something to argue with Mary about. And not to mention, in this upcoming scene, she gonna throw something.
Yeah, that's what she is. I was looking at those. If you haven't, I mean, in the trailer, it shows her. It looks like it's at what's her name's event?
It's a Vita
Lisa.
event, because I seen a
It's
big
Vita.
sign.
Yes. So it gets worse. That doesn't make it any better seeing that. And even Mary's like, Mary is definitely shocked. Ricky Starr said there are some housewives who did not attend the reunion and came back to follow. Yes, that's very true. Especially Jacqueline. So it's very possible. And
somebody even mentioned today, Dina did the same thing, where she said she missed the reunion. I don't remember, but they said she missed the reunion and she was able to come back in a few seasons. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. Look at that. Yes, Mel. Lunchtime live. So maybe we'll do it more often with who's available. Look, lunchtime. Oh, it's getting dark in here, child.
Look, lunchtime. I should have had me a little
early,
cocktail.
but it's dark. Carrie said, "Where Chad? Chad get on the live now. Tell him to come get his girl." You know what?
Carrie, say that.
But honestly, that's more Jamie's girl. Chad did say on Sunday he's not sure if he's coming in married because she was coming in married because she was against black people, or if it was like truly because of that. So he was kind of on the fence. Jamie was like, it shouldn't be no reason why this girl can't come from a black person. Y'all didn't have that same energy for Garcelle and Dorit. I'm like, oh, okay. So we'll get Jamie next week, though.
We can get Jamie on Monday. He was definitely team Jennie, y'all.
It's convenient that Jamie is in a meeting until 3:00 today. Yes, it is a hot mess. It's a lot. Hey, TKC, come on for this lunchtime live.
What's up, TKC? I'm really interested. I want to see, because Bravo and Andy, they got to release some type of a statement, and I need to be able to read it, and they need to do it soon. So
yeah. That's pretty much all I wanted to get on. Just kind of talk about it. Like I said, basically, I'll put the links in the link of this. I'll put it in the bio or description of this post just so y'all can see. But basically, there are so many posts. Like if I had time to make collages of our posts, it's ridiculous. Like everything is just anti-black and anti-vaccination and anti-Michelle. She had some against Michelle Obama. I'm like, God damn, what this? She literally had time. I mean, what was Dewey doing?
Out with his other woman trying to get her pregnant.
In the comments, what do y'all think? What do y'all think will happen in terms of Bravo addressing it? Do you think they'll slide it under the rug? You think they're going to bring it up, or do you think it'll affect the franchise? Let us know in the comments, because I'm curious to hear what y'all got to say. Carrie said, y'all drag her every episode, nail her to the cross like she wanted to do Mary. Exactly. That's what we've been doing. We've been consistent with her. Even this last episode, if you notice, I took a few tweets from online, just seeing like how the black community and just people in general are reacting. As you can see, hold on, let me get the screen share. So Dolly Cyrus, A Lion's Heart, Black Real Housewives Salt Lake City fans knew from the beginning Jennie didn't like black people, and she had it out for Mary from the very beginning. She never treated Mary like the other cast members. She always saved most of her aggression for Mary. And then fast forward to this past Sunday's episode, if you watched it, you know that Jen and Meredith came at Jennie on some stuff, and she did not get aggressive. That speaks to this tweet over here from T with Dre. Where was all the aggression? Getting loud, Black said. Spelled Black said wrong, but it's okay. We know she meant neck rolling, finger waving, and when Jen and Meredith stepped to her, oh right, that's only reserved for Mary. So
Yeah.
Like I said, people have seen it. I have seen a lot of people that are that are not black and other races have definitely posted. I do follow Queens of Bravo. There was a lot of people talking about how they don't really support certain things, but they've posted about it. And I really think it's really big because you see a lot of bloggers that are like so Bravo, so political with it. Peach Report Daily posted it. It's big. It's true. It really ain't nothing to defend. She needs to apologize, and maybe we will accept her back. I won't. I never accepted her.
No, I'm good on her. It's still middle of the day. It's still fuck Jennie. I don't really care what she got to say.
Right. So, I did not see Jennie come into a tweet and said she is not anti-black. She says she loves people from all walks of life. Girl, please, you don't like Mary, okay? So Jennie, all walks of life. Tonio.
Baby, listen.
It's a glorious Wednesday.
Don't you see the light shining down?
Before we lean out, did you want to add anything about Mary and her audio? Just like what she talked about?
I didn't listen to the entire thing because they kept going and going and going. I will say that she, to me, seemed like the most focused that I think I've ever seen her outside of the reunion last year that I've ever seen her, and being able to kind of articulate her thoughts and stuff like that. It was good to see her like be goofy and like really be herself. And when she says she doesn't really get to be herself around these women, I think because she doesn't really have that type of rapport with them. She did say that if she comes back, y'all, she got her glam in order. Her hair gonna be on point and everything. So y'all get ready for Miss Mary Martha Cosby. They need to bring her back.
I agree.
At least one more season.
You think we got enough time for like one caller until?
Yeah.
Okay, we got enough time. Like I said, we at work right now outside of this work, so I'm gonna put the link in there.
If my boss watching, hey Whitney, what's up?
If my boss watching, girl, I can't walk still. Yeah, I put Carrie Conversations. I always see you. It say you're gonna join. Come on, join this lunch.
Come on, Carrie.
Come eat a little lunch with us.
Where TKC at? I want to hear what TKC
whoever it is.
Let's say too.
But it's got to be quick though, okay? Whoever is joining, and okay, we got look who it is. Maya, I ain't seen you in so long. Welcome back to the lane. How you doing?
Hey fellas, how you doing?
Doing
What's
good.
up? How are you?
I was doing good. I saw this on the YouTube, and I was on my computer doing some things, some paperwork stuff, and I said, "Oh, wait a minute, lunchtime live." But I guess in my time it's almost 2, so maybe your time is maybe breakfast time live.
It's almost 2 for Antonio, but it's only 10:50 for me. So
okay. But I just think that what I this is a scoop, and that's why I came here. It's a scoop because I didn't know that this woman was out here. I actually felt sorry for her because she, what she said, slant eye and stuff like that. I was like, okay, I like Mary. She has flavor. She gives me a softer version of Mariah Huck. She can read. She can give a good, moment in a confessional. But I don't want her to be up there doing no racial slurs because it just it defeats this. It makes her lose his ground. She should not use racial slurs. She can give facial. She can give all the flavor and all that kind of stuff, but no more racial stereotypes. And if some of the things is true about her, church issues, then she should try to get that cleared up so that way she can come back stronger than ever. But she's still, I'm still, suspect when it comes to Mary. But it's not about Mary. Today is about this woman, and she's a hot mess. Yeah, she's a hot mess. If this, I said this is true. She came up there with an agenda to sort of go after people, and I think it was a niece or somebody said that she was fake when the first season started, that she was fake and that she was out for money.
Who said that?
I think Jennie had a niece or family member who said that she was predatory to her own family.
Oh,
and it was
I remember something like that. Yeah. I think I do remember something like that.
Yeah, and she said it dead end.
Yeah, I forgot about child.
Yeah, so not Mary, Jennie. Yeah, she got a lot of issues, but that I'm trying to think who's Bravo get these people. I mean, like the producers of Bravo is so shady. They get all these people with all these deep, dark, nasty secrets on a TV show. And I don't know. It's getting a little draining. But I mean, this is a scoop. Yeah, I learned. I'm watching YouTube. Got here right now. I saw what you said. I said, wow, okay, Jennie. She had racial.
Oh yeah, it's a lot more. Like I said, go to that Twitter page and you see there's so many posts. I only grabbed 3. I didn't even want to put all on the screen because I don't want the people thinking this page is promoting it. I'm just talking about it.
All right. Well, you know what? I mean, this was impromptu, but I love it. All right. So just sending good vibes with other people calling.
Thank you. And if y'all didn't know, Mel was actually one of our first callers ever when we started doing the call-ins. He ain't been open a long time, but welcome back. I'm glad you joined today. And make sure y'all support his channel too.
Yeah, and you know what, Mr. Cortez behind the scenes is a wonderful person, nice person. I told him on Instagram a lot, but then I had sort of did some switch ups on the social media back and that whatever. But that's why I was sort of not on the YouTube on this side. But I'd be around. Again, I love all Black content creators, especially in the LGBT community. I support them big time. So I love this channel, and I'm happy I was able to catch this live.
Okay, thank you for calling in. We're gonna let somebody else in.
Okay.
Have a good rest of your Wednesday.
Bye, Mel.
All right, I'm gonna let this person in real quick. Oh, hey, Dominique.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
What's up?
Hey, I'm just so happy to be able to catch a live. Oh my god.
I'm glad you get Dominique be carried on Twitter all the time. All the time.
Right. Yeah, I did. No, see, I woke up to all that mess with Jennie. I didn't even know all that was going on. That stuff is crazy. And what's crazy, the dates.
Yeah,
the dates.
Yeah.
So recent. It's so recent. So I'm curious to see how if she's going to address it, or I mean, like, what is she gonna do to, what they call it? Like a PR, like how are they going to
try and spin it or clean
it up? Or maybe they won't, maybe they not. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but that don't. I like Mary. Mary's cool, but that don't vindicate Mary and what all that ignorant stuff she was saying. I see a lot of people on Twitter saying, Mary sent Jesus after her.
They're gonna say that regardless. Because I mean, basically, if you look at what's going on, every time everybody that came from Mary Child, something happened to him. Not saying she said Jesus after, but I mean, her whole little tagline is quite, fitting for a lot of things. I'll say, but yeah.
But did y'all see the preview? I don't know if it's next week or it's an episode up soon. Some glass at Mary.
Yeah,
I was trying to put it on the screen, child, but it won't convert. Let me see.
I remember seeing it from the mid-season trailer when she.
It's on there.
That's gonna be crazy. And now I'm looking at that different because why did you throw glass at Mary? And I mean, even if these tweets or whatever, the Facebook post didn't come out, that's still stupid. But why you threw the glass at Mary? Now I'm looking at you crazy. You threw it at Mary because you racist. That's how I look, because she black. That's how I look at it. She threw it at Mary because you black. Because she black.
Well, that's how I've been looking at everything this whole season. She did this. She yelled at Mary because she black. I mean, that's just, if you watch, that's what me and Tony have been saying this all season, just because that's what it came off as, and realistically, that's why it doesn't excuse what Mary has said. What Mary said was definitely ignorant, but it's just it makes this whole situation look so much different than before, especially the fucking glove. Don't throw no glass at me.
Well, even on, I think the Twitter space when Mary was on there, she said, I kind of caught the lag, kind of like I came in the middle, but she was talking about some of the things that Jennie had said to her that didn't make it to air, talking about her hair or acting surprised that Mary actually had hair, under her wig and stuff like that.
Oh, she said that?
Mm-hmm.
She said that?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I was not in that space. I heard about it. See, I woke up to that too. They said Mary and Jen was down to the spaces, but they said Jen got off real fast. I don't know
Jen
why.
did. Jen was, by the time I got on there, it was just Mary. But I had heard, some of the things that, that Mary had said prior to them. But yeah, I was kind of in and out and catching pieces of it because it was a very long, they were talking a long time.
Don't y'all be looking at me. Hold up.
I was like, what the hell?
Hold up. Let me get that out of the screen. That's me.
Cortez said, get y'all a piece.
They gonna say I got OnlyFans. Okay, Dominique, I'm gonna let you go. Okay, I'm gonna put the video on the screen too. Okay.
All right, y'all have a good day.
Thank you, Dominique.
All
bye.
Right.
What's going on, Kyra? Talk to us.
Hello, family. Have we not been right? Were we right? Were we right?
We were right. Now my dog said,
Okay. Because also, I need people to stop acting like we were not introduced to Heather talking about how she's not part of the church and she does everything the church doesn't say, like sleeping with black men. I'm gonna need people to stop acting like people are saying that Lisa is also imitating Jenny. I'm just wondering what's going on here. Because I am a person where I think like Mary did say prejudiced things, but from what I can tell, she said 2 prejudiced things, which does not mean they're not right. One of them, I don't excuse the Mexican thug thing. I'm just like, come on, girl. The first one, I can, not because I would say it, but I also understand that in America, I feel like Black people expect white people to know what stereotypes because white people made them. But when it comes to the Black and Asian community, we are not on the upper hand with that. So when I'm watching other YouTubers, Black YouTubers saying that they didn't understand that was a misnomer to say, because in our community, having those kind of eyes are, a thing. We do talk about skin tone. So I can understand Mary not necessarily knowing that. And it is a teaching moment. But Jenny turned that teaching moment into trying to one-up her by showing up to someone else's event with shoes in a bag and acting like that goes against her culture when I have Asian aunts who buy things all the time and don't want them and give them to me with no problems, no qualms. Just saying. So that's where the misstep came. And then she talks about coming from Long Beach. Did she not tell us that she was adopted by a Mormon couple? So I'm trying to figure out this black stint that she says is not a black stint. Where did it come from? Because you told me you guys were sponsored to come to America from white people. So where did you learn the black?
I brought that up a couple days ago. I was like, I ain't like that Long Beach comment. It was like, okay.
Because it was like,
yes.
Well, it gives like, okay, where are you from? Because she also said she couldn't swim because she was from Vietnam, right? Did she kind of say that?
She did.
Oh, okay. Yes, she did say that. Even
so I'm like, okay.
But yeah, so I get confused because like when she was on Watch What Happens Live and people brought up the blacks and she's like, this is just the way I talk. I'm like, no, you do not talk like this to Lisa. You did not talk like this to Jen at the episode that we just watched, and Jen was going in on you. You do not talk like this to Meredith, Heather, or Whitney. The neck does not get loose until you are coming towards Mary.
Yeah.
So I'm just, there are missteps all around. And the Facebook, which I'm leaning towards this is her, because my thing is, if this is happening and it isn't you, because Jennie Nguyen is like, it's a comment that needs name. So I'm like, so I can understand it may not, but the fact that she has not come out yet and not say it's not her,
right,
does not also help the cause in the situation. And there are a lot of it's giving, I came to America, a white person sponsored me, and it's giving, I believe in meritocracy and the model minority. It's giving me, my husband made it, so I don't understand why the blacks can't.
Right.
That's what the tweets and I'm sorry, the Facebook repostings are giving.
Yeah.
I'm just, this is, and then she's going to throw a glass at Mary. And my thing is, Mary doesn't yell, so I'm trying to figure, I get Mary can say some things that can get you, but to the point where Mary does like, no, I'm like Candace, but she can get loud with you. Since Mary doesn't get loud, I'm trying to see, okay, where does this escalate to where you feel the need to throw a glass?
And not to mention, Mary was walking away when the glass was thrown. Yeah.
So that's where I'm just gonna be like, girl, this is not looking good for you. And where are all the white Bravo lovers who were going in? Are we going in now?
Have it over the last few weeks. Yeah.
Are we ready now to raise the pitchforks? Which, I mean, if that's what you felt about Mary, okay. But the issue that we have in America, it's not about, I think people are like the privileges, but it's also kind of like when things are going wrong, how are you handled? Which is why there is an issue with police officers, because when we are getting arrested, how is it handled is very different if our skin was a different color.
Yeah.
So when things are going wrong, how do you handle that race of person? And so I want to see what the white Bravo lovers are going to say now about Jenny. Sorry.
Interesting. I'm definitely going to take some time when we finish here and go back and read some of the comments. When I read them earlier, they weren't going in on her the way that they've been going in on Mary, but
no, they haven't.
They were definitely.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry. Y'all can hear me right?
Yeah.
My laptop had died. Low budget.
Yeah, I know. I saw you. I was like,
I see it slowly went away, so I was like,
okay, hold up, let me get back. But yeah, I've seen a lot of comments. I've seen a lot of people say, "I'm so sorry for this." No.
I need you to have that same energy that you had for Mary. about
don't be
the, you know,
sorry.
slanted eyes
Okay,
and
go
stuff like
over
that.
there and storm her page. Tell her she needs to go. Chase, where is the video? She needs to go. Go post that. Go and give her that same energy. Don't put no
Yes.
hate on her, but let her hold her accountable, like y'all
Yeah.
tried to hold, or the same way y'all tried to hold Mary accountable. Instead of educating her, go hold her accountable, because that's what needs to happen, in my opinion. I'm sorry,
And
it's
that's
not
and Jenny's big on accountability.
very
So
big.
Very, very big. You know, she's been holding this comment that Mary has which also it gets to me because I'm like, how are you someone posting this stuff where you seem to like not like that Black people want to hold other races of people accountable for the way that you have, you know, created the system and all that kind of stuff. So what are you going to do now about this accountability? Because you keep bringing up, I find it apropos that she keeps bringing up Mary saying something inappropriate, but Mary apologized. And then on Facebook, it seems like you're the kind of person who doesn't want white people and Asian people to be held accountable for the way you handle anti-Blackness. With that baby picture of like, oh, you want her to apologize for slavery? Oh, you want her to apologize to her? So where's that?
yeah.
Okay, Kyra, I'm gonna let you go. Okay, I got 2 more callers, and I want to get their points out too, because the conversation is really good. So I want to keep that going. Thank you for leading. Okay.
Thank you, Kyra.
Thank you.
As always. See you
Thank
Monday.
you. All right. You know, now TKC, if you get on here and talk crazy, we have a
Bring it,
problem.
TK.
I have to always. I'd be like, oh Lord, what he gonna say?
Oh no, I don't got much time I got to go into class, but I knew it. I knew it. Like I knew it. And I wish Jamie was here because I knew it.
Ooh, yeah, I think
Let him
Jamie's
know about
he
his-
may be watching. I know the rest of the lead is like watching. Sammy's here, Chase is here. I think Danny's here too. So Jamie may be watching. He may be quiet. He may be trying to form his response.
And it's
But
like,
you know what, TKC, he would. I will say, Jamie did say last night. You know what, y'all were right, and he apologized.
He did.
that's
So
not
I will
enough for
say,
me.
Jamie,
It's not enough for me.
Oh, well, it's enough for us at the lean.
Because
for
he
Jamie,
said
for
there
Jamie.
and defended every little thing Jenny did and went in and married. Saying somebody has beautiful slanted eyes does not equate to the stuff that was on Jenny's Facebook page. That is not even on the same level.
Yeah, it's worse.
It's not even on the same level. And the people on Twitter saying, "Oh, this doesn't vindicate Mary." Yes, the hell it do. Mary did not say no. Mary did not say not one racial slur to that woman.
That's
What
true.
Mary made fun of her accent. Okay, we've all done that before. Did that make me a racist? That make us a racist? No. And what got me, when I knew she was racist, it was last week when she was talking about she grew up in Long Beach and LA County around in the 90s. Oh, I knew it then. I knew that was her. I knew it then.
Yeah. Yep.
And these posts were from 2020, so she can't come back next season talking something. Oh, I'm changed and I'm informed, girl.
Right, because they were from a year ago.
They are at this point. She has shown that she is upset at the way the election went, and she still feels that way. She ain't changed. It ain't been that.
Has not changed for her.
It's been 2 years.
I just knew it from because like she had too much smoke for Mary for no reason.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be on Twitter today cussing everybody out who got something. I got something to say. As soon as I get out of class, I'm hopping on Twitter. I'm gonna cuss everybody out who has something to say about Mary. Everybody's getting it today.
Well, take it easy on the ticket. So you know how you can be. You know your words hit.
They do.
TKC,
I gotta go, y'all.
All
right, thank you. Get to class. Thank you,
TKC.
All right, last person before we get out of here. I kept it going because it's been good dialogue, and it's boo Lisa. Hey,
my girl.
Didn't I not tell you? I knew it. I knew it. You can tell me because Mary didn't do nothing to her, and she always was coming at Mary. I'm like, how would this bitch got to be crazy? Okay?
Yeah.
And I just knew it something about her. I just knew it. But baby, I'm finna get on this Twitter and I'm finna roast her ass. Baby, Mary, if they let Mary back next season, if she coming back, I'm gonna treat her Mary. Baby, you better drag her till next year. Baby, I'm sorry. I know you want to be church-like, baby doll. Baby doll, you better put that hair in a ponytail and drag that heifer from a tutor, okay? Because the way she was coming at Mary for no reason, I can definitely state the beautiful slanted eye. It wasn't all that bad because to me, I think she do got some beautiful eyes, but that slanted, I think that's the part, the slanted part,
was
very inappropriate. And but all the other stuff she be trying to say at me, time I'm from Long Beach. You know, we put our hair in a ponytail and stuff. Child, please, you get the wrong black woman. That's what I be telling her. They get the wrong black woman on these shows, baby. They ain't got no leaning links. They ain't showing they got no pork.
Cause you know, dude.
They be trying to go with it. But I can definitely understand though. But I told you Cortez stuff was wrong with that, didn't I? I told you
You did. I mean, I was listening when you said. I'd be like,
Yeah, I just couldn't put my finger, but I knew something was wrong. But I said, she got to be racist towards me because she wasn't going, even at the dinner, she wasn't going hard at them like she was married for no reason. Child, please go get your life. Child, go sit down somewhere. Your
Exactly.
racist fear, okay?
no racist tail.
I'm like TKC, babe. I'm finna get on. No, you need to drag her, man. I'm sorry. I believe in the Lord, and I know you're a woman of God and everything. And maybe family coming after her. And I'm gonna say this right here, and I'm gonna get out him too. Um, yesterday my girl Cheryl had her cousin on there, and I don't believe everything Danny's saying. I believe Danny had something to do with all that mess going down, talking about being a cut camera and all that right there. And I say it's more into that what they are saying. But like I say this, if y'all was in that church and y'all seen that stuff what Mary was doing, allegedly doing in the church, and y'all sit right there, y'all are being handcuffed while I'm with Mary and Robert Senior. Now I did a video about it yesterday, last night, because I was kind of expressing myself about it, like how I know because people do leave the church for different reasons, and I do know this, and I do, like I said, and I made for example myself. People kept telling me that Jehovah Witness was a cult. I have studied with Jehovah Witness. I have been to the Kingdom Hall. I have been to the house Bible studies and everything. They not a cult, okay? Get that out your mind. Everybody got their own different, but y'all need to stop dragging my girl Maeve. And Jenny is a racist, baby. Y'all have a lovely day.
Thank you,
Make
Lisa.
the coins. Go make the coins, baby. Go make the coins, honey.
Thank you,
Thank
Boo.
you,
Have a good
Lisa.
day. That was we always love Lisa, and like I said, and I put in the chat. Shout out to Alex. Go ahead and go to Alex Salsa TV. We do some of the same videos, but Alex put a lot more time. I will say, that I do, and some good quality too. So go to his page, follow his channel, and check out some of his content. Thank you for the super chat too, Alex. I put the link in the chat too as well. But he's in there. Seems like a lot of y'all already know Alex. So if you don't, go subscribe. He also does gaming too. If you're into gaming, which is what I do, but I ain't got time for the either. So. I finally, after my computer dying and after showing y'all, some soft porn of myself on my laptop, I'm obsessed with myself. I actually got the video. If you hadn't seen just of the clip of Miss Jennie, doing what she do.
Away because you don't have. Run the away because you don't have.
So this is something that is coming. It looks like it's at Lisa's event, which we already saw the report. Yeah, so that just makes to me things a lot more uncomfortable for me. I do see Julie's where you said I don't feel like she was going to marry for no reason. I don't think she's going there for no reason. Certain part. Mary gave her reason, with the slanted eye comment. But before the slanted eye comment, I really feel like she was just reaching. She yelled at her. She told her to stop yelling. At the thing, she did want to call Mary out, but it's like she didn't call anyone else out. So that's what I mean. Like for no reason. Like my thing is keep the same energy for everybody. It's going to always look weird when you have a cast with one minority one black person, and it seems like you're just because like she didn't even get a chance to know Mary. Like we said in the recap, she never really gave Mary a chance. It's like she just always was at her. So that's what I mean by no reason. Mary gave her reason later, but initially, and now it just looks very obsessive. And now we have facts that clearly she has something not just against Mary, but Mary's skin tone. Yeah. I put on the whole Karen act and say I felt threatened when you see Mary said, "Oh,
yeah." Mary was flabbergasted.
I would call the authorities too, Alex. Exactly. But we're gonna go ahead and get out of here because we have been in here a little longer than I told Antonio. But it's been good. Love the conversation.
I enjoyed it,
and
I'm glad
you
we
never
did
know.
it.
Maybe one day we'll continue to do more lunch leans depending on availability. This was fun. Y'all have a good rest of y'all Wednesday. Be sure
Bye,
to like the
guys.
video and subscribe if you like the video. If you don't, then whatever. But if you do and you're not a hater, hit that like button. Subscribe.
Don't be
to
no
the channel.
hater.
Don't be a hater.
Don't.
Real Housewives of Miami is tomorrow. Ladies Who List, I had to move from today because I'm going to a filming of Legendary tonight. So I have to move that.
Oh, that's good. I can't
right.
wait.
I'm excited for that. Maybe I have a little inside scoop.
Legendary.
I know their filming gets started today, so I'm excited for that.
Okay.
So again, like I said, like the video. Ladies Who List will be tomorrow. Real Housewives of Miami will be tomorrow as well. And y'all have a good rest of y'all Wednesday night. Wednesday day, whatever day it is. Good day.